guys, what's going on? This is your girl C checking in with a new video. I'm going to be going over my predictions and opinions, who I want to win, maybe a little bit of rant in there about what's currently going on in WWE in this video. This Sunday, 8 o'clock, we are going to be having the TLC pay-per-view happening. I'm somewhat excited about this pay-per-view. It really depends on how the wrestlers perform, where the storylines are going to go. Hopefully it won't be a whack pay-per-view. Hopefully it'll be pretty successful by the end of the night, but we're definitely going to see. So, let's check out our match card. Of course, we have the WWE Championship on the line in a triple threat TLC match, which involves our current WWE Champion, CM Punk, versus The Miz, versus Alberto Del Rio. We have the world's strongest champion, Mark Henry, versus The Big Show for the World Heavyweight Championship in a chairs match. That should be pretty interesting. The next we have Triple H, The Game, versus Big Daddy Cool, Kevin Nash, in a sledgehammer match. That's random. We'll go over that in a minute. We have Cody Rhodes, the current Intercontinental Champion, versus Booker T for the Intercontinental title. I'm thinking it's for the title. The last time I heard it was, so just, listen out for that for me. I'm excited to see Booker T back in the ring. When it comes to that, I kind of think that there's some younger superstars who could have been put in that or with a rivalry, but it still be great to see Booker T in the ring. We have Dolph Ziggler, my boy Ziggler, versus Zack Ryder for the U.S. title, and then we have Randy Orton versus Wade Barrett in a tables match. Now, we all know that this pay-per-view was really established in 2009 as a pay-per-view in itself, but as we know, throughout WWE history, we've seen matches with tables, ladders, and chairs, such as the Dudley Boys, the Hardy Boys, Edge and Christian putting ladders on the map, the Dudley Boys putting tables on the map. They really help put this type of stipulations on the map for the WWE. Any match that involved tables, ladders, or chairs, my favorite involved the Dudley Boys, Edge and Christian, and the Hardy Boys, of course. So anything dealing with those teams or those guys, they were my favorite matches when it comes to the history of it. Now, let's go through this match card, you guys. First off, I have the U.S. title on the line, Dolph Ziggler versus Zack Ryder. Okay, broskies and broskets, don't get mad at me, but I'm pulling for my guy Ziggy. I'm a huge Ziggler fan. I love the dude. Yes, I would love to see him go for the WWE title or the World Heavyweight Championship in the future, but I really don't see that happening until later on in 2012 maybe, but we'll see how that goes. Maybe he'll win the Royal Rumble or something like that. We'll see, but I'm thinking later on in next year, we'll see Ziggler go for the WWE title or the World Heavyweight Championship. But for this match, because Ziggler's been on the roll, I don't think that he'll lose the title right now. So I'm just going to go with Ziggy. Now, if Ryder does pull it off, it'll be a great celebration for him. One reason why I respect Ryder is because his fan base, he did on his own. He's one of those wrestlers where his fans are his fans and he did it by himself. So that's that for that one. Let's go ahead and take care of Cody Rhodes versus Booker T. I'm going to go with Rhodes. And not necessarily because I like Cody Rhodes, but just because of the fact that Cody Rhodes is a phenomenal wrestler, and I don't see the WWE giving Booker T the belt like that. I don't. If they do, it'll be a great way to continue the rivalry between Cody Rhodes and Booker T. If it's going to be a long-term rivalry, then maybe Booker T will pick up the win. But I'm going to have to go with Cody Rhodes on this one. It should be a very interesting match. We have two different styles. These guys have a lot of aggression towards each other, a lot of animosity, so it'll be definitely a good match to watch. It should be pretty interesting, so we'll see how that one goes. Now, this Triple H versus Kevin Nash match, which is a sledgehammer match, meaning whoever takes the ladder, climbs up the ladder, and gets the sledgehammer first, gets to legally use it on their opponent with no disqualifications or all that good stuff. When I first heard about this match, when they first made it, I was just like, what? Like, okay. I understand that Kevin Nash attacked Triple H with the slammer and blah 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 blah, but it's just a random match for me. I don't see it being that exciting at all. I'm not a big Triple H fan. I love Kevin Nash, but I just don't see how they're going to put this on the map. Now, when I say not exciting, doesn't mean it's not going to be brutal. Now I do see these guys throwing some punches and getting down and dirty, but to me, I just don't see it being that exciting. But the match will have to speak for itself, and when it comes to the win, I'm gonna give it to Triple H, just because it's Triple H. I really don't see Nash coming out with the win. If he does come out with the win, big ups to him. So we'll leave it at that when it comes to that match. We'll see how it rides out. Randy Orton versus Barrett. You know what? I'm not even going to put a prediction on this one, you guys, because Wade Barrett has been really impressive lately. And it kind of wouldn't make me angry or disappointed if he won the match. I would actually be happy for the guy. He'll actually be making a name for himself for beating Randy Orton. But when it comes to Randy Orton, he's been pretty impressive lately too. And the fact that he has been pushing Wade Barrett gives me a lot of respect for Randy Orton. So I wouldn't mind Randy Orton winning either, just to get back at Wade Barrett for what he's been doing for the past couple of weeks, causing Randy matches and all that good stuff, trying to get to the Viper's head and all that good stuff. So I'm not going to give a prediction now. We're going to see how that goes. That is a tables match. So one of the reasons why I don't like table matches, because somebody can win if somebody just accidentally slipped and fall through a table. You know what I'm saying? That's a win under your belt, but you really, in a way, didn't really even do anything. So I hope that they'll actually make it interesting, the tables match. I hope that possibly Wade Barrett will get RKO through a table, or Wade Barrett will do Wasteland, Randy through a table. Hopefully it'll be something like that to win, instead of like Randy running into the table himself, or Barrett falling into the table on his own or something like that accidentally. So hopefully it won't be none of that nonsense. Now, let's go over which should be a pretty interesting match. Mark Henry versus The Big Show for the World Heavyweight Championship, a chairs match. Now, we have seen how devastating these guys can be in the ring without weapons. Now there's going to be chairs involved. The Big Show was out because Mark Henry used a chair on him. Mark Henry right now has an ankle issue because the Big Show used a chair on him. Now, the last thing I heard about Mark Henry's ankle, he's actually having it scoped out and everything. So hopefully everything will be okay with him by the time the pay-per-view comes along. Right now, it's still on. So I'm guessing the dude's okay. I really don't know who to choose for this match. We've had this back and forth between Henry and Big Show. We have Big Show winning, but not winning the title because of certain things going down because of disqualification by Mark Henry. Then we had the ring collapse, so that was just like a count out. So I'm not sure what to expect with this match. Now, if Mark Henry can't really go on to compete after this Sunday, then of course Big Show is going to win the belt, and that's because of Henry not being performed like he's supposed to, and he needs to take care of his ankle because of the injury. So when it comes to that, maybe Big Show will pick up the win. Who do I want to win? Mark Henry. I want him to stay champ, keep going. Who would he feud against? I'm not sure. Sheamus, possibly. I'm kind of disappointed that he's not in the championship run already. Kane apparently is going to be on Raw now, and apparently he's going to be a heel. So I don't see him feuding on Mark Henry, but he could just be Kane and just beat up anybody that he wants to. So, I mean, that's what he used to do back in the day. So maybe we'll see some of that happening. Maybe he'll show up at TLC. That'll be awesome too. Love Kane. Glad he's back, by the way. Just love it. Alright, so when it comes to Big Show and Mark Henry, I want Henry to win, but we'll see how that goes. Hopefully they can make it interesting again. Hopefully it won't be boring. It should be a pretty devastating match with these two guys with chairs in the ring. Now, let's get to the main event. CM Punk versus The Miz versus Del Rio in a triple threat TLC match. I'm excited about this one. This is the one that I'm really looking forward to seeing. We have three very interesting individuals in the ring. We have some awesome styles that are going to clash, and then plus the fact that they can use tables, ladders, and chairs. I'm looking forward to seeing what CM Punk is going to throw out there for us. Also with Del Rio, hopefully he'll show us something new, something exciting. I know that lately he hasn't been doing as well as we want him to do, or well as the WWE wants him to do. So hopefully we'll see something great in this match. We will see any interference. I'm not sure. You'll never know. But it should be an interesting match. I'm going to pick CM Punk for this one just because, hey, he's CM Punk. He's WWE Championship. He has a WWE Championship, excuse me. He's a WWE Champion. Hopefully he can keep going with it all the way to WrestleMania. That's what I want to see anyway. Now, if I wouldn't choose CM Punk, I would have to go with The Miz. I don't see Alberto Del Rio grabbing that title back so quickly. The Miz, he can get over as a champion again, hopefully as a more dominant champion and less annoying. So we'll see what happens. So if CM Punk doesn't really pull out, I hope that The Miz does. So we'll see how that goes. Now, that's really all I have for the match card when it comes to the stuff. Now, I did read, this is internet, so it's not verbatim, it's not for real, or it's not for certain, that John Cena will be incorporated into the Ziggler versus Ryder match. It's an idea that WWE has, supposed to be some stipulation into it. I guess if somebody wins, he gets a title shot, blah, 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 something like that. So, if that does happen, that would be pretty interesting to see. As we know, WWE is slowly trying to turn John into a heel, so that would be pretty cool to see. Will Kane pop up? We'll see. I don't expect anybody else to really pop up during TLC. I'm disappointed we haven't seen Mick Foley around lately. Why's on my brain? Monday night on Raw. I'm an Undertaker fan, so of course I'm heated, and of course I'm gonna make a big deal about it. So to all you non-Undertaker fans, you don't understand, so don't worry about it. Triple H came out whenever him and Undertaker won the Slammy for the oh my god moment. And he was talking about, it wasn't Undertaker kicking out that tombstone, it was oh my god, it was the fact that Undertaker didn't, leave the ring. He left them there, battered, beaten, and the streak ended that night. Last time I checked, the streak is 19-0. Correct? Correct. Okay, if you're going to tell somebody that, okay, yeah, I gave you a run for your money, I gave you one of the best matches of your career, that's different. That is way different. But how dare you say that the streak ended? It was not broken. It did not end. It is 19-0. It is still on. Undertaker, he has not retired. He will be back. So I think what Triple H is trying to get across is that they're trying to tease us for another rivalry between the two, and he was trying to set it up. But I think the words could have been chosen way more wisely. And as an Undertaker fan and a fanatic of the streak, it really made me angry. So just next time you guys watch the words, because that was just like, what did you just say? Like, did that just come out your mouth? So that was that on that one. That was just, that heated me for the rest of the week, and probably until Undertaker gets back. So that's just how that was. So yeah, get your words correct. That's all I got to say. But you guys, this prediction was kind of blah. I mean, I'm not really too excited about this TLC match, pay-per-view that's going down. So hopefully it'll be more than what I'm expecting. Hopefully it'll be awesome. We'll see. Hopefully my review will be more exciting because of the things that are going to take place. So that's all I really got to say about that. Hopefully soon I can actually do my first topic video once I get some time to do so. Lately I've just been doing reviews of pay-per-views and Raw and SmackDown, whatever pops up. I've been trying to get into TNA lately. I used to watch it all the time, but now it's just kind of like bland, so that's that on that one. So, everyone that's subscribing to me and everyone who's showing me love, I just want to thank you. I'm up to 68 subscribers right now, and I think it's big for me when I'm just starting off. Shout out to Wrestling Geniuses, Fort Minor Project. Please check out the New Blood Order, our YouTube channel. We're trying to get popular again. Check us out. I will have links in my description box, so you can click on them, check them out, subscribe. You might as well. I'm pretty sure you have nothing else to do. So this is your girl C. Keep it rocking. Remember, God loves you. I'm out.